Welcome back to React. Let me explain what this course is about and what we are going to cover in this course. We are almost done getting started. Thereafter, you will actually find an optional second module. In this optional module, I will walk you through the most important next generation JavaScript feature we are going to use in this course. When writing React application, you typically use quite a lot of these next generation features like arrow functions and classes. You do this because it allows you to write cleaner React code, and it's the de facto standard to use all these features. If you already feel comfortable using next generation JavaScript feature, so if you already know ES6 and so on, then you can skip the next module, and I will mention this there too. Otherwise, you have got a nice module. I will ensure that we were all on the same page and that you have got solid fundamentals about all these features we were about to use. You can always go back to that module if later in this course you encounter something that looks strange or new to you after this optional module. The real second module is the module where we dive into React basics. This is of course is a super important module. You will learn how you can create React components, that there is more than one way of doing so, and how you can communicate between components and how React application is generally built. This section also includes things like how we can output list, how we can output like a list, and um, how we can render some content conditionally. Thereafter, it's time to dive into debugging because we all make mistakes. You will write code that fails. This is natural and happens to everyone. It's super important that you know how to recover, how to debug your application, how to find that error that makes your program crash. We will have a look at this in the debugging module. After debugging, we will dive into styling React components, how we can style our React components, and how we can make sure that that the styling we apply to a components only gets applied to that components, not or to other components as well. We will take a look at this in this model. Thereafter, we will dive deeper into components. We already have learned a lot about them, but here we will be learn which life cycle through. We will learn how we can cleverly control whether React should check for updates or components or not, and much more. Then we will be dive deep into go to React or Redux, how we use Redux flow, how we can setting up our reducers and store, how we can dispatching actions, we can adding subscriptions, connecting to React to Redux, how we can connect to the store, switch case statement, how we can use in reducers, updating state immutability. We can use update to arrays, combining multiple reducers. Then we will be go dive in deeper into React hooks, which is the new concept of React's comings. We will be first take a look what is hooks, what are hooks, how we can enable hooks, how we can use in the state of hooks, some rules, some using effects, some cleaning effects, some context, using reducers, and working with reference and use references. We have to optimizing some avoiding unnecessary rendering. We can also create a custom hook, and then we will be go to dive deeper into React router, which is routing the packages also, and setting up like router package and preparing the project for routing. We can also rendering routes. We can also use switching between pages, using links, using related props, with router, without router, how we can use the HOC high order components. Absolute was relative paths, styling active paths, conditional redirecting, working with guards, loading routes lazily, so many and so many things we are going to learn in this course. I hope you guys you will be enjoy this content and you will be learn a lot from this course. If you guys have any questions, any question about this course, or if you want to add some more videos in this course which is you want to learn more about it, please comments below in the comment sections. I will be look it out. If I know everything about your comments or about your question, I will be definitely reply to you. Thanks you again and see you in the